Can I look you up and down? Yeah.
You feeling me? She's mad.
Just don't like hair on men.
Did have you on the show before and you ended up matching. What happened with your match?
I was intimate. I'm not anymore. I'm waiting till marriage now. But at the time, he just didn't match me sexually.
The dress a little bit too short.
You said you've been on the show before, and I don't know, that I felt like a red flag, but
Is this leading to you getting your balloon back? Is it leading to you getting your balloon back,
Yes,
or are you just...
Yes, I'll get it back. Yeah.
You okay?
Just the dress like before, I felt like it's a little bit too short.
Okay.
Before I answer, is my skirt too short? Because you popped up. I'm like,
is to, you can't love someone into loving you back.
Oh, here, let's go, okay, go. Yeah. She wanna make me her wife, but I don't wanna be her wife, okay. Slide by in the motherfucking range, I do the dash in the vintage, yeah.
YouTube, what is good with y'all? I'm back again with another Pop the Balloon reaction video. Let me know down in the comments what you think about this video. Let me know what else I should be reacting to. 98% of y'all not subscribed, so if you fuck with the video, then tap in and subscribe. Make sure you like the video. Check out my playlist to see my other Pop the Balloon reaction videos. Without further ado, let's get right into it.
hello, welcome in. Can we get your name?
My name is Josh.
Josh, okay. And Josh, how old are you?
Well, I got two ages.
Oh.
All right. So chronologically, I'm 40.
Okay.
But biologically, I'm 35.
And how does that work?
Well, chronologically, it's like time,
Yeah.
you know, and biologically, it's like health, health
Oh,
markers.
okay. So you're saying health-wise, you're 35.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We'll let you have it. And what do you do?
I work in the mental health field.
Nice. Very nice. What are some things you like to do for fun?
I like to work out, roller coasters. What else? I skydive before, read books. So yeah.
Okay. All right. And what do you look for in a woman?
She has to have the divine feminine, kind, compassionate. Yeah.
Okay. And some deal breakers?
Deal breakers. Kids.
Okay. Kids. Okay. That's
Like
your
multiple baby daddies. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. So we haven't got any pop balloons, but before we go over there, we did have you on the show before and you ended up matching. What happened with your match?
Yeah, it just didn't work out.
Didn't work out. Okay. Well, welcome back. We're glad to have you. Hopefully we find you someone today.
Right, appreciate that.
All right. So like I said, no one. Oh, okay. We did get a pop. Come on over here.
Okay, so boom, I was surprised that nobody popped. Like when she finally popped her balloon, I was kind of like, okay, like I expected that a little bit earlier. Also he said he's 40 years old, and I think there's been younger guys that have come on and they popped their balloon, but I feel like it's just because of his appearance. Like he has a good, like you could tell he be in the gym. He has the tattoos, he has the longer hair, the facial hair. I think those are things that a lot of women like, and all the other men so far, there's one guy that was in the gym a little bit more, but this is the first guy that's had longer hair, and he presented himself well. Like the outfit, it's not too fancy, but it's also like prepared in the terms of like the dress to impress. He is very quiet. I feel like the other guys, even the last guy, he was shy, but he wasn't as quiet as this guy, so that was definitely something that was different to me. Also, let me know what y'all think about him saying the whole biologically I'm 35, chronologically I'm 40. Like, do y'all find that corny? Do you think it just adds to his personality? Let me know down in the comments. Also, I feel like he has a good career. I know he didn't go into a lot of detail on it, but at least he has like a career. You know, he's in the mental health field. I think that's a good field to be in as well, because a lot of people that are in that field, they have like a very good mental health and a very good like emotional intelligence. Also, I thought it was surprising when she asked him what happened with his match previously, because usually they do like a whole other episode for that type of video. Also, let me know in the comments if you want me to start reacting to those videos again. I've just been sticking with these videos, but let me know if y'all want me to start reacting to those as well.
Okay. Your name and age?
Nikki, 33.
Nikki, why did you end up popping your balloon?
You're very handsome. I just don't like hair on men.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
Right.
And now is Nikki someone that's your type?
All right, I'm gonna take a can I look you up and down? All right. The dress a little bit too short. But if it was a little longer, yeah.
Okay. Just a dress.
So yes.
So yes, you are.
So yeah, I am.
Just the dress. So.
Okay. Thank you. Did get another pop over here. Your name and age.
I'm Natalie. I'm 38.
All right. Natalie, why did you end up popping your balloon?
Just physically not my type.
Okay, that's cool.
And is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, she's beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You feeling me? She's mad. So I'm joking. I'm joking.
Thank you. Let's head on back. All right. Your name and age.
Janaea Moore with 808 and Trinity. I'm 33.
Okay. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
So I popped it because you said divine feminine, and I'm more for like the fruits of the spirit. So I wasn't sure what you meant by divine feminine. I mean, I could have asked, but
Yeah.
I was unsure about that. That sounded very like spiritual, and I'm for Christ.
Okay, so I'm Christian too.
Okay.
You know, but I mean, like in terms of energy, so like I'm very masculine. I'm in my masculine energy, and I need the polarity. So I need the feminine energy. So it's like the plus and the minus. And if you don't have that
That's true.
minus, then we're just gonna be two magnets not working.
That's true. Yes. I mean, I agree. Can I ask questions? Like,
I mean, is he someone that's your type?
yeah, I think he's attractive, and I just have a lot more questions. I mean, like, how Christian are you?
Very Christian. Very Christian.
Like, what does that mean?
Man, I talk to God every day. I do need to go to church, but you know, I believe in the Most High.
Okay.
Read my Bible, pray every day. So yeah.
Okay. Why don't you go to church?
Okay. Is this leading to you getting your balloon back? Is it leading to you getting your balloon back,
Yes,
or are
I mean,
you just
yes, I'll get it back. Yeah.
Okay, let's get the balloon back. Oh, there we go. Okay, we'll be back then. Let's head on back this way. Okay, so we still do have quite a lot of ladies with their balloon left. Oh, okay, let's go down.
This is like super weird. Like the way that they're like waiting to pop and then they didn't pop right away. Like she said, you're not my physical type. Like why did you need to wait? The girl who has the tooth gems, who's on the far right in the black, she said, you're not my physical type. How did it take you that long to pop your balloon when you literally can see exactly what he looks like right from the jump? He gave his whole intro. You talked to a whole nother girl, and then you finally popped your balloon. I do like her personality, though. At first, she seemed a little standoffish, but the way she said, like, you're feeling me, she didn't like that. That's why she popped her balloon. I like that. Like, that's the type of humor that I find funny when it comes to women. So I thought that was cool. Also, this girl in the black with the belts, the Hispanic looking girl, I feel like she is so selfish. Like the way that she asks so many questions, it's like she's holding up the show. You know, she was going to ask another question before Arlette stopped her. It's like, what makes you so special that when you're in the lineup, you get to ask all these questions? That's not how the show works. But it's like, I don't care how the show works. It's going to work how I want it to work. And also just like she said, she popped her balloon without asking the question first. Like you could have waited till the end and got your opportunity to ask the question. You could have listened to what he said, answered some questions, then asked the question. It's like she's very similar to a lot of modern women in the sense that it's my way or the highway. Everything has to be on my time. I'm the one that needs to be catered to, instead of being patient, reciprocating, and really being like a support system for your man.
Over there. All right, your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
My name's Anita. I'm 37. I was trying to hear him out. I know you said you've been on the show before, and I don't know that I felt like a red flag, but I don't think there's like an attraction between us.
Okay. Okay.
No, she's someone that's your type?
Yeah. She's my type. Definitely, I like her skin tone. You know, I like dark skinned women. She's beautiful. You know what I mean? And I like the fact that you got braids. Like
It's a mohawk.
you embracing your yeah.
Oh, I'm shocked, and I didn't think you were attracted.
Why are you shocked?
I don't know. I didn't think I was his type.
I should think that, but
Yeah, nah, you very beautiful. I like your skin tone again, and you know you got gorgeous almond eyes, and you know, yeah.
Okay.
So are you still leaving your balloon unpopped? Is he someone that is your type?
He's attractive. I just didn't think I was his type.
Why are you eliminating yourself? You want the balloon back?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's get that balloon back. There we go. Okay, we'll be back. Let's head on this way. All right, Josh, I'm going to hand you a pick now.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Okay.
And I'm going to have you pop. How many of them are there? Let's do it 2 balloons. I know, I'm sorry.
It's tough. Oh, you got beautiful.
They are beautiful. But you got to pop 2.
Wow. How much? Yeah. Sorry.
All right. So your name and age and why was your balloon unpopped?
Sophia, 36. Very attractive, and I want to hear more about him.
And I saw it was really tough for you, Josh, but why'd you end up popping hers?
Just the dress, like before, I felt like it's a little bit too short.
Okay.
Other than that, yeah, you got, nice smile.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Cool. Thank you. Okay. We've got 5 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them a question.
All right.
Come back.
I thought he had to pop 2 balloons. That's why I was surprised when he just ended up popping 1. But it doesn't surprise me at all that he ended up popping her balloon because, like he said, they both are the only 2 that really have a shorter dress. I mean, personally, that doesn't bother me. I feel like the short dress isn't really a big deal, but I can see why you would associate that with maybe promiscuity and just I don't know, you don't want a woman that's showing as much. You want that to be something that only you get to see, not everybody in the world gets to see, especially on a show where a lot of people be watching the show. So I can understand it, but personally that's just not really my vibe. It doesn't bother me. But also the fact that 2 women have got their balloons back, it's rare that you even see 1 woman get their balloon back, but let alone 2 women. And like Arlette said, that girl, she's blocking her own blessings. The Hispanic looking girl, at least she went off of based off of something that he said, even though she assumed something. But the other girl, the reason why she popped her balloon is because she didn't think he would be her type, or other way around. She didn't think she was his type. It's why would you assume that? Why wouldn't you just wait for him to pop his balloon? And I could feel once he started complimenting her, she really started to feel the energy and she got it back real quick.
Sorry. What's something that you learned from your last relationship?
Okay. Name and age and what's something you learned from your last relationship?
My name is Shahira. I'm 35, and I don't want to give the same answer that I gave last time, but I guess just be confident in who I am and my thoughts and my beliefs, and just lean more into confidence and less insecurities. So, yeah.
Okay.
Your name and age and answer to this question.
Janaea Moore with 808 and Trinity. I'm 33 years old. I learned just to, I guess, not settle. So not allowing myself to overlook certain things that I need.
Good. Oh, I can't ask?
You want to ask?
Yeah.
Go ahead, yeah.
What are those needs?
I would say someone who can provide. It was some years ago, so I dated somebody younger, and I was just someone who can provide. I need someone who can provide, and someone who can match me physically. And at that time, I was intimate. I'm not anymore. I'm waiting till marriage now. But at the time, he just didn't match me sexually, and I knew that even before we were intimate. So I should have just never done it.
Okay.
Good.
Okay.
Okay. Your name and age and the answer to this question.
I am Jessica, and I'm 36. I would say to receive grace and to give grace. I think when you're in a relationship with someone, they become the closest person to you, so they see intimate details that you don't allow other people to see, and so they can provide insight into who you are and also remind you to give grace to yourself and give grace to one another.
Okay.
Okay. Your name and age and the answer to this question.
I'm Liz. I'm 36. Before I answer, is my skirt too short? Because you popped up. I'm
It is short, but I like your hair though. I like that you got your locks. So I don't know. You might.
Giving you a pass.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So something I learned in my last relationship is how important it is to really stand on my boundaries and not self-sacrifice just to stay in the relationship. I feel like I did that a lot. So I wound up in relationships that weren't really the best for me because I was just, doing things to keep the relationship going instead of, staying true to myself. So sticking to my boundaries.
All right. Okay.
Your name and age and
So I knew he was going to say that when it came to that girl that we just heard her speak. She is the best. Like, the more that I look at all the people in the lineup, the more that I feel like I find her the most attractive out of everyone. Like, her natural hair, her skin, like, she looks like she's in her 20s. Like, if she was said she was in her early 20s, I would believe her. Like, that's how youthful that she looks. I like her style, and she, like she said, she called it out. Her skirt is a little short. And he mentioned, yes, I do think that your skirt is short, but you look really good. And I was like, I know, bro, she looks really good compared to the other women, so she definitely got a pass right there. Also, another thing that caught my mind is that the Hispanic looking girl on the far right in the all black, that whole born again virgin thing, like, that shit is crazy to me. You done already gave it up. You done already been in an intimate relationship. Now all of a sudden you found God and now you want to be celibate and you want to wait till marriage. Why would I wait for something that you gave out another time? You can't just reinvent yourself and change shit, especially because sex is something. Why would I marry someone when I don't know how they are intimately? Like, yes, maybe you'll get an insight into that, but you never know until you really know and you really experience it. And she just pointed out that she was in a relationship with somebody and then they got to an intimate level and he wasn't matching her freak or matching her level of intimacy. So why would you, like, what makes you think that you should wait all the way until marriage in order to have sex when you literally experienced already that sexual chemistry is a really important factor in marriage? I get if you want to wait a year, or even like a year is a long time to wait for sex, but let's say you say a year, then, whatever. But marriage could take years to get to, and I feel like it's pressuring somebody to get married when you refuse to show them what you are on an intimate level.
answer to his question.
My name's Anita. I'm 37. And what I learned from my last relationship is you can't love someone into loving you back, like sticking to who you are and what your boundaries are. So I just kind of find myself losing myself trying to make myself become this person for someone because I wanted to be loved the right way when I could have just walked away.
Okay. What's being loved the right way? Like, what's that for you? What's that look like?
Well, when sometimes infidelity means that you're lacking something, so you're looking for that, right? And people make mistakes and everything like that because we're adults. But if it's constant, you're just holding on to me for something. You're not you don't want me. I might just fulfill a need for you selfishly. So you just keep me around, but that messes up me. So, yeah.
Okay.
All right, thank you. All right, it is time to pop a balloon. Go ahead and pop one.
Okay. Man. Oh, all right. I'm about to pop.
All right, so why was your balloon unpopped?
I was very unsure, but he's nice looking. I like his hair. Got a nice face. You have a really intense glare, like your eyes are really intense. But then you said you like roller coasters, so I was like, is he serious? Is he fun? Like, it was confusing. So I'm glad you popped it. So
what was causing you to be unsure?
Just he said the divine feminine, and then his eyes, and then that was it for me, really. Yeah.
Now she's someone that's your type?
It's a little too tall. And I like strong eye contact. I feel like the eyes are the window to the soul.
Exactly.
So
I agree.
I have nothing to hide. I want you to look and see my eyes.
Yes, they're just super intense. I don't know if I like a soft gaze, but you're like, y'all can have that.
All right, thank you. Okay. All right, Josh, we've got 4 girls left. Go ahead and ask them another question. Sorry, 4 ladies.
Okay. Wow. What's the best advice someone's ever given you throughout the course of your whole life?
Okay. What's the best advice someone has given you?
The best advice, that's going to sound like the best advice comes from the Bible. That's just where the best advice comes from. And so anytime I open the book, I'm getting advice every single time. So just, I would say the Bible. I mean, if you want to know what it is, you want to know what?
Yeah, what's one from the Bible that you...
I would say it's seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all things will be added unto you. So if you seek God first, then God will direct your path.
All right.
Okay. What about over here?
I believe the question was the best piece of advice. It came from my dad. His motto is don't ask, just believe. And that's something that I've adapted to my entire life. I think it's important to have a strong belief in faith. And if you have a strong belief in faith, then you don't have to ask, you just have to believe.
Okay.
What about over here? Best advice.
Liz, 36. My best advice is also from my dad. And this is going to sound cheesy, but it's be a leader, not a follower, which I learned it when I was young. But I do think it applies in adulthood too, with like so many people who like seek validation from others and things like that. So I've always like used it to just walk to the beat of my own drum. And yeah.
Okay.
And what about over here?
I'm not trying to be on trend here, but my best advice came from my stepdad. He's an amazing man of God, and he just explained to me the power of grace. In a generation where we're all lost and people feel like maybe they're not good enough to go to Christ or to come, and the people that are in the church are condemning and pushing them away, he expressed to me giving and getting grace, and how the grace of God is enough for all of us. So that alone just kind of changed my mindset, and I noticed that I kind of operated and feeling like I didn't have to fix it myself, but just to spend time with God, surrender what I do desire, and everything's fallen in place since.
Okay.
Okay. We got to dwindle them down, so I'm going to have you pop two.
Okay.
Before we get into his pop, I was surprised that he didn't pop the girl that is in the all black on the far left. Like, to me, I do not like her personality, and just like the way I felt like she wasn't even going to answer the question. She was like, the best advice is from the Bible, and she's like, do you want me to actually like say some advice? Like, duh, like we didn't ask you where your best advice came from. We asked you what your best advice is. And I don't know, like I just cannot get over the fact of this born again virgin wait until marriage thing when I've already had sex. But shout out to him for popping the taller girl's balloon. Like, I mean, he did say that taller is not really his vibe, but like she said, she didn't like his eyes. And even though she said, talked about him mentioning divine femininity, and then said that was like one of the reasons that she felt unsure about him. And like, if you feel unsure about somebody, then why would you keep your balloon for that long? Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. And she was like, yeah, it was a good pop. Well, then why didn't you just pop your own balloon? Like, just get it over with.
All right.
Whenever you're ready.
All right. Start the pop.
Okay, one more. Oh, okay. Let's come on over here first. The one you ended up popping. So why was your balloon unpopped?
Well, he's an attractive man. I like how you're well put together and you're asking good questions to get quality answers from us. So I like that you're being intentional and you weren't afraid to come a second time to find love.
Yeah.
Okay. And why'd you end up popping hers?
Just I think the attraction. Cool. You know, that was just that. But yeah.
All good.
Thank you.
Okay.
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
I just thought it was right. I don't know. I just remembered that. Are you 40?
I am.
I know. I just remember that you're a little bit older than what I prefer, but I was willing to hear you out and see. And yeah, there's not a lot. I think you're attractive and you have a good head on your shoulders.
Okay. Thank you.
Our two ladies left. Any questions for him? Okay, she's ready.
So you said you work in the mental health field.
Mm-hmm.
So how does that work in a relationship? Like, how do you ensure that when you have conflict in a relationship, it's not like coming off like condescending or like, everything? Like, what does that look like, I guess?
Okay. So I definitely do a lot of like self-reflection. right? To check on my, emotional state. So I think just me being self-aware, recognizing where I'm at. I do like to, I'm gonna be honest, I like my solitude at times. So I could like feel what I'm feeling and, get connected to me. So that way it doesn't like radiate on someone else.
How is that communicated?
How's it communicating?
Yeah.
Well, I could communicate myself, and then after that, I could communicate with you. This is how I'm feeling.
No, like how would you communicate to your partner that you need space, or like what does that look like?
Yeah. It looks like I need space.
Why was that a pop?
I'm just like I kind of have like an anxious attachment style. I know that about myself, so I would need like someone who would over communicate, like, hey, I need a little space, and like just give me a little reassurance in those moments. And it sounds like you might kind of just do your own thing a little bit. Yeah, which is a little scary for me. But yeah, other than that, you're very attractive. I loved everything you had to say, but yeah.
Okay. So now is she someone that is your type?
Yeah, she's my type.
Okay. Thank you.
She is.
Okay, let's go over here. Any questions over here?
I have to.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, so what exactly happened with the match from last time? And the second question, so you can pick which one you want to answer first. When you do go into your I need space times, is it something that you do because you really just need space? Or is it something that you do because, hey, you don't like what I said and you're going, oh, I'm going to put her in timeout. I need space.
Yeah, no, I don't do that. So if I need space, it's like I'm going to communicate, I need space. The anxious attachment style, I'm kind of glad that, you said that, because I think that's something that, we all have to work on ourselves, but that's something that I can't do. I feel smothered.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'll communicate. So.
Was that the issue from the other?
I prefer, so what happened previously in previous relationships, she's not here to defend herself, so I don't want to say anything.
Okay.
That's.
Okay. Do you have kids?
No kids.
Do you want kids?
I do.
And like, what do you see yourself in the next 2 years?
Married with at least one child.
Okay, well, let me bring you on up here with us. Let's all come up here. Come on up, y'all. All right, so she asked quite a few questions. Joss, do you have any? If you don't have any,
no
that's
questions.
fine. No questions? No, what about for you?
No questions.
Okay, well then, is it a yes for you for him?
Yes.
And is it a yes for you for her?
Yes.
We got a match! I'll take this mic, and you guys can go on off, get your girl. Let's make some noise for them. Woo!
Wow. See, look at getting your balloon back. Look at what getting your balloon back can do for you. Like, he had a lot of options. But I like that he was intentional. Like, I think the second to last girl that popped her balloon, the one with the locks, she was the best looking out of all of them. And he could have maybe tailored himself towards what he knew that she liked or whatever. Because obviously when she said, how do you communicate that you need space? You know that she's looking for someone to say, I really over communicate. Like, I let you know that I need space, why I need space. Like, I'm really over communicative. But he knew, like he said, that wasn't what he wanted. And he just stood on business and told it how it was. And I respect that, because I think in the face of really attractive women, sometimes men can change their vibe, change things up. And that's like, that's not a good thing, because that's how relationships don't end up well, because you're not really being yourself. And that woman at the end, he just answered every question perfectly right. I really thought she was going to make him answer like what happened with his last match, especially because she thought him being on the show previously was a red flag. But, there's nothing you could do about that. Like, sometimes relationships don't work out. This is definitely a great place to meet women. I would like to come on this show. Put me on this show, Arlette and BM. Let me know. But yeah, let me know down in the comments what you think about this episode. Let me know if you think they will end up being a good match. Do you think there's anyone else he would have matched better with? Let me know what else I should be reacting to. Subscribe if you made it to the end of the video. Like the video. Check out my playlist to see my other Pop the Balloon reaction videos. I'm going to get up out of here. Hope you have a great day. Peace.
Oh, here, let's go, okay, go. Yeah, yeah. She wanna make me her wife, but I don't wanna be her wife, okay. Slide by in the motherfucking range, I do the dash in the vintage, yeah.